All right, here we go. So now got everything tracked out. Now we're gonna work on the mix. So first thing I do, I mute everything out. The reason why I mute everything but the drums. I like to work on my drums first. The reason why in most dance music, hip hop music, drums are the most uh, profound instruments in the mix. So always start off with your drums. That's my personal opinion. So let's mute these mugs out. All the vocals and everything are muted out. And I'm going to start with my drum kick. So here we go. So I think I showed you already about the levels. Let's go back again. Let's check the levels, make sure the levels are good. Go on here, check the mixer. Okay, got a low signal. 18, it's a pretty good level. Negative 18, let me pull up a little bit. I try to keep my volume as low as possible on my main track. See, the more if your levels are not too hot, you have more room to push on the master. Because mastering standards now is pretty loud. It's like 3 to 5 dB now. It used to be a lot lower. So here we have 12 dB. That's a good distance right there. A good level. Now, one thing I do, you can keep the master track on. I like the punchiness in the kick right there. See, it's a negative 18 on there. That's a good level. See, if you're not too loud, you get more headroom. I'll bring it up a little bit. All right, let's bring it up. Let's bring our snares in. Now, what I'm going to do now is basically bring my snare in, the main clap snare that I have. Make sure that snare is clapping. There you go. Now, I'm not going to do much EQing. I like the way the drums sound. I'm not going to do much EQ on these drums. I like the way they're hitting. Now, a lot of people, they do record in mono. I'm recording in stereo because I want to get right to it. I don't have the time. The way my brain works, I don't like being in front of the computer just mixing for a long amount of time. So I'll loop it. I always have to loop the areas I'm working on. So I'll set a loop and just loop that area until I get that part done right. Now if I want that snare to hit a little bit, I'll put a little compressor on it. That it's a good solid. So you can EQ if you want to. I don't want to. So you might get a little distortion sometimes going from my camera from the mixer to the camera because I'm basically recording my video. I'm running my audio from my mixer into the camera. So if it does peak a little bit, I'm going to play the ending results of the mix once I get it done anyway. So I'll keep it flat for right now until I bring my bass in. Once I bring all my instruments in, my snares and everything, and see how it works. Now I start panning right away. I don't really waste no time. That's why I don't record in mono. I like to have it. I like to start panning right away. snare only counts on certain parts of this, so I'm gonna loop this part here. So that's a classic class, like a mixture of a clap and a snare together with a snap, and then the kick. That snare comes in on a hook. I pan it a little bit to the left. Mixing is, it's not all about just the decimals. It's about the ear too. You gotta have a good ear. So that's the snare. Sounds good, man. You gotta get that snare sound. That snare is hidden. I like all my instruments to be in the front. I don't like to bury instruments. I don't like to hear mixes where you got a lot of the songs buried in the mix. So now I'm gonna go to my bass. Here's the bass. That's the piano. Keys. Here go the bass. Your bass is could sit in front of your track. Good balance. Since I have a really deep kick, it's kind of punchy. You always got to make sure that your bass and your drum kick are not on the same frequency. So if you have a punchy kick, you want to put a little more mids into your bass. This is just my perception. I'm gonna do my guitar next. I like the way the guitar sound on this track. And me playing for only a year, the guitar for some reason to me gives a good sound. And I want it to swing, so I kind of slowed it down a little bit. I like my track to drag a little bit.
The body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her I'm an older guy, she didn't think I would last long. Then she got a taste of me and realized didn't understand how it made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her I'm an older guy, she she didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized.
This is how you use auto-tune. See how that vocal
how it made her body
is a little flat.
I think that I would come through and deliver, but
auto-tune is not for you to put on a whole track all the way through.
In fact, she said she
That's how you
never
use
felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her, I'm an older guy, she didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how it made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come and deliver, but I and she said she would ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her, I'm an older guy, she didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how it made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her, I'm an older guy, she didn't think I would last long. She got a taste.
Now what's happening now is that
she was wrong. She couldn't understand.
This is the reason why I use the vocal processor. The tone switch on there, make those DS's it. So the vocal to DS, but also it gives you a good high. See how clean that vocal is? It's clean, man. All you need is the tone button. The tone button, anti-feedback. What it does is basically what it does. It just DS's the vocals, and it also warms it up. So your mixing is so much easier. Now I'm gonna bring the backgrounds in. I like to do my vocals first because then once I get the vocals good, then I bring instruments in.
And I ate it up in fractions. I'm an older guy, she didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how it made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole it up in fractions. Then I told her, I'm an older guy.
So in auto-tune,
she got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how it made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never ever doubt me.
When you use auto-tune, you put the low male on it, and then you put the notice it's C minor. So I put a C minor. I didn't really adjust anything. Sometimes the auto-tune can mess it up, but on this song I can kind of use it.
She couldn't understand how it made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her, I'm an older guy, she didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me.
So what I did, I made a group for this. You probably wondering how. Basically, I made a group for this, or it's a bus in Pro Tools. So what I did, I ended up putting the bus track in there. Put them in there so you can see what's going on. So yeah. So what I did, let me show you. So it's at the bottom down here. See you say group 2 and 1. Put that down there. That's basically to help me, because that's where the tracks are going to. So the track, those backgrounds are going. The hook is going in group 1, which is a bus in Pro Tools or like Logic, and then 2. This is where the backgrounds are going on the verse. So when I play it, you'll see the levels.
I realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how it made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her, I'm an older guy, she didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me
Now,
and realized she was wrong.
on the groups or the bus,
How I made her body quiver.
I put a
She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her I'm an older guy. She didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong.
when I put my delay, I put a delay on the vocals.
I would come through and deliver, but I
See,
told her I'm a G. Never, ever, ever doubt me.
see, I put a delay on that, and I kind of adjust it to where it's not too strong.
I had a whole pie and I ate it up in
How about the feedback?
I'm an older guy.
I don't like a lot of.
She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. And I told her I'm an older guy. She didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up.
All I'm doing is using auto tune just to
I'm an
connect
older
the note.
guy. She didn't think I would last.
C minor.
She got a taste
Put it
of
under
me
low
and
male.
realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she
And you
said
pan
she would
these
never, ever, ever
same
doubt me.
on
Matter
each
of fact,
side.
she said she never
Like the
felt
top
this kind
is-
of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. And
I pin this a
I'm
little.
an older guy. She didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that
I got the
would
highs
come
painted
through
wide.
and
You kind of
deliver.
pan by your ears, man. So there's no way to do this.
Never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. And I told her I'm an older guy. She didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her. She said she would never,
That's rocking,
ever,
man.
ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in
Now,
fractions.
I want the highs to stand out, so I'm gonna take some bottoms
I'm an older
out.
guy. She didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never,
What
ever,
I did, I
ever
took some of
doubt
the bottom
me.
ends on the high notes
She
just to
never
make
felt
them
this kind of satisfaction.
add a little highs
I
on.
had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. And I told her
See how clean it is?
older guy, she didn't think I would last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. And I told her
And this one right here, I'm not gonna auto tune this. I don't have to.
she got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. And I told her
Yeah, how sweet that is, man. That's sweet. So all I'm doing basically is I just find the vocals where they go. I put the drums in and the bass, and then I start doing the vocals. See, once you get the vocals balanced out like you want them, I can hear everything in each word. You know, my monitors, you know, since I know my monitors, if you can hear every word clear, and you even with that snare, see, it's something about with that snare. I always make sure that my snare and my vocals are in the same place. So if the snare's hidden, either the snare's going to be slightly in front or they're going to be even across. Sometimes I may even put it a little bit above it just to get the drums to hit, because in dance music and R&B and like hip-hop, your drums are vital. That's everything. All right, man, we back. So I got the mix done, and this is what it sounds like. I just got this mug mixed. Now, basically, I started with my drums, then my vocals, and then my instruments. And to me, you get the better sound. So now I'm going to play the mix back to you. And this is the done deal. And it's going out of my mixer right to the camera. Here we go.
I'm an older guy, she didn't think about last long. She got a taste of me and realized she was wrong. She couldn't understand how I made her body quiver. She didn't think that I would come through and deliver, but I told her I'm a G, and she said she would never, ever, ever doubt me. Matter of fact, she said she never felt this kind of satisfaction. I had a whole pie and I ate it up in fractions. Then I told her, baby, I know that you're sexy, and even though you a good girl, I know you can get crazy, 'cause she want all the smoke. Baby, I hope you can persuade me to push on me little buttons, girl, and see if you can fade me, 'cause you want all the smoke. So she told me a trick or two. She was putting it down like no girl will ever do. And I think I'm at my match, because the issue I was feeling stopped it with a scratch. She's my destiny child, got me saying her name. I said, no, 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 this ain't part of the game, 'cause I'm the one that's supposed to make you surrender. Not to leave my account from plenty of fish and tender, baby. And then she told me, baby, I know that you're sexy, and even though you're good, I know you can get crazy, 'cause she want all the smoke, 'cause she want all the smoke. Baby, I hope you can persuade me to push on your buttons, girl, and see if you can fade me, 'cause she want all the smoke. Then she stood in front of me, she looked into my eyes, and then she told me she want all the smoke. And then she got up on my body, acting real naughty, and whispered in my ear, 'cause she want all the smoke. And then she shot me on the wall, grinding on me like she don't have no fear, 'cause she want all the smoke. And so I made her scream and shout, 'cause she was hot like a fire. So I had to put her out and give her all the smoke. Baby, I know that you're sexy.
Wednesday morning, check it out. I like it. It's dope. That's it right there, man. That's the mix right there. Yeah, this is what I had to get done, so it's going down. And that's it right there, man. That's the mix. Done. Completed. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. And we out. The mix is done. Hope y'all like the song. I just wrote it and recorded it yesterday and got it mixed right now. Subscribe to the channel. AJ, holla at you.